Alright, it's another day. We're back in the garage with the 83 F150. I'm working here with Colby and Colby's dad, Mr. Lou, over there. We're doing some seatbelt work and stuff today, getting the seatbelts all painted and doing some other interior pieces. Colby sent me some progress since it's been a while since I've been over here, so I'll throw that video in a second after I get this one finished recording. But yeah, that'll give you a brief rundown of what Colby's been doing since I haven't been able to get over here in a while, and then we'll show you what we're doing today after that.
So today basically consisted of, or overall right now I should say, we're really trying to get a layout for the interior, because what I'm doing is I'm going to take these black panels, paint them a chrome or a silver color, and they're basically going to go here as a replacement for that dash down there. It used to be all this red. The only thing that I'm really reusing that's plastic is this blue piece. It's not even really being reused because I ordered it brand new. But the old one used to be all red. I'll send Michael some pictures of that so you guys can see it as well. But yeah, that's where we're kind of at right now, is just really doing the interior. Today I ended up painting my front headlight covers. Black on the inside, a nice chrome on the outside. I think they look really good. I don't know if I have any pictures of them before. I probably do. I might have a video of it, but I definitely noticed a big difference in them. And then another thing we're doing, fiberglass panel. That got all messed up. I got a crack here, crack all the way up to here. Maybe you guys can see. If you don't know, fiberglass will continue to crack unless you stop that crack. So what we do, we drill holes where the crack starts and where it stops, or where it starts and stops, either way. But yeah, that should discontinue that crack, and then you can patch it. So that's going to get this fiberglass patching. I just got at Home Depot. Just some resin, hardener, and then some mats. So, and that basically just consists of layering mats on top of one another constantly to seal that crack, so it doesn't become any worse. And then also gas tank panel, which is right, where'd I put it? Here it is. This is all rusted to hell. This is all right. I might just end up ordering a brand new one just so I have it brand new. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else. Like I said, I'll send this video to Michael. I don't know if it'll be in the same one that he uploaded. Oh yeah, I did the grill too. I ended up taking the Ford emblem off. I kind of like it like this, not gonna lie. I have the old one here, but it basically just looked all like this. It was all cracked. I tried shining it up with WD-40 because usually that'll do it. It didn't, so I'm just gonna keep it off then. And I'm redying my seatbelts. I'm too cheap to buy new ones. It's like $300 a piece. They are not cheap. $300 in total, I meant. But yeah, I'm using this fabric paint. Just got this at a craft store. So that's going on. These are not the old seatbelts. This is the old one off my Ford Ranger. So this is how it's gonna look. I wanted it to look pretty similar to my my dash that's in here, because you kind of want everything the same. But what I like about what me and my dad, Louie, are doing this, it's that it's going to be completely unique. It's not going to be like any other thing that somebody's done. A lot of people just end up reusing it. But I'm kind of excited to try something new. So hopefully it'll look a lot better than what a lot of other people do. Or more unique, I should say. But, yeah, that's where we're kind of at right now. As soon as the interior's done, then I get all this back on for the front, which is, I forget how much I have left to do. Yeah, I got to get those back on, right on top of the core support, grill, bumper, and I got to do the back bumper too, and then wiring, which is probably not going to be an easy task, because the, I just ended up cutting these. I didn't even label them. There's only 3 wires though, so I believe there's 3. Yeah, there's 3. You got a black. You got black, you got your ground, and then you got a, I know, I think it goes, I don't know, for them, actually. I think for your tail lights, you have 3. One's your blinker, one's the other blinker, and then one ends up being your ground, and then one is your brake light, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, I probably am. I usually am anyway. But, I also ended up doing, aluminum for the bed, for the spacing in the back. This is getting a diamond plate, so it's basically going to go on top of this, and it's going to cover up all these nasty holes. I would have done wood. That's what I originally wanted to do, but my dad has a 72 Jville, and that's his baby, so that sits in here in a bubble. So this is going to sit outside, and I knew the wood would rot unless I use marine wood, which is not that cheap. But I think it'll look better with diamond plate, considering it has a nice polish and finish to it, than it would with wood and having a silver and blue exterior paint. I'm going to sand it all down, though. All the paint's coming off, and I'm going to see if maybe I could do a patina. I don't really know yet. Anything can kind of happen. And it had the old truck mirrors, which I hated. The big arms that came out that went down, it just took up too much space, and it wouldn't look right with a new paint job, so I ended up just going with the little ones. I think they look a lot better anyways, but yeah, that's what we're at right now, basically. I'm going to keep Michael updated on everything that's going on. Like I said, I don't know if this will be in the video that he uploads. It might be a separate video for more progress on the 83. But I hope you guys like the project so far. I sure have. So, it's definitely kept me educated on a lot of stuff and how you can take something that looked like absolute shit to somewhat decent piece of shit. I took it out in the field the other day. New 4-inch lift suspension too. So, new 4-inch lift. Sounds good too. I know you guys have probably heard it, but you're definitely going to see more from this thing. So, I really appreciate Michael, by the way, too. I mean, he's the one that is putting this all together for me, so it means a lot. I hope you guys really like it. It's coming together pretty nice, I think. So, thanks.
All right, so like I said, we're working on these seat belts right now. You can see, yeah, the seat belt did fall.
Frick.
You see the red underside is what it originally looks like, and then the blue underside, which is what we just finished painting. So we put a couple of coats of paint on there. I'm gonna hop over to the other side, get it painted blue as well with some fabric paint, and then just keep going from there.
All right, so I'm just mixing paint together now because I got to do the other side. Michael didn't show you this yet. I might have sent pictures to him. I forget if I didn't. I ended up using Rust-Oleum. It sticks to plastic, wood, metal, and masonry. So I ended up using the inside as black because that's what it originally was, because I want to keep it about the same. And the outer line is just going to stay silver. It actually came out pretty well, and I did the grill too, which I think I sent a video as well. I was planning on leaving this black, but I might change it. I don't know yet. And then this will all stay silver, obviously. So the truck itself is going to be blue and silver. So that's the reason I'm doing these blue, and then the dash in there as well is blue. And then we're redoing the entire framework for the interior because I was a moron and ended up tearing everything else out. So that's kind of where we're at now. But I'll just keep you updated on what else comes through. So yeah.
All right, so you can see the two different types of little fabric paints that we're using, mixing them together here, and that's what we're using. So we're gonna get going on this side.
This one's a lot darker.
Yeah, this
I just realized that. So this one's a lot darker. This one was lighter. They only had one can of this though, which kind of pissed me off because if you end up using both, it comes out okay, but the dash is a lot darker. So I'm trying to get it to mix about as well as I can. You can't really get a good lighting on it, but
yeah.
the color distortion between that, you can see it's a little bit lighter, but I still think it's coming out okay.
It should come out well.
It's just gonna take a little bit.
Yeah, so it's just going down, putting on another coat, wiping it down, that kind of repeat. So I'll get a little time lapse going, and then we'll show you there what it looks like in the end. Alright, so as you can see, we got one coat of paint on each of the belts, so we're just working on getting that finished up, getting some more paint on, getting it looking nicer. You can see where it needs a bit more right there, and where there's a bit excess in some spots.
Really do anything, so
yeah, so it's all about getting that second coat on, third coat if it needs it.
Yeah, the other side is a lot better now.
It's coming along. It's just got to dry still, but
yeah,
it's looking good.
So right now, we got interrupted, so I'm just re-recording this. The seatbelts now, it already has one coat, but you can see where it's still dark, has discoloration, because this one looks a lot better and a lot more blue than this does. So the other side, this is what it'll come out finished looking like, if I can actually turn it. It looks a lot better like that, in my opinion. I don't think I showed the fender yet either, so I ended up putting 5 coats of fiberglass patching here. I'm now the cameraman. Yeah. So I ended up putting pieces of metal in between two, and then putting more fiberglass patching on top, because it's good to have some rigidity against it with the resin, but the metal's going to do nothing but help it. So I did the same thing here for my gas filler neck, and I put a piece going all the way across. This is just 4 layers, but I'm going to have to just grind this off with a Dremel, or just use a sanding disc and just end up taking it off to get that curvature to go all the way around. So, and the other panel actually isn't too bad. It's just this one, luckily, so, because this took me about 2 days to do. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
Alright, so finished up painting the seatbelts for the day. We got both sides done like I was showing you. I'll show you the underside right now.
I have to touch that up.
Yeah, there's a couple spots we're going to have to touch up, but for the time being, it's looking pretty good. There's some work done on the interior, too, by Colby's dad earlier, like I was kind of showing you around. We'll show you that in a second, but he's inside now, so we'll show you what he did. All right, Colby's in the interior right now. He knows more about the interior work than I do, so he'll give you a quick little rundown of that.
All right, yeah, so mainly consisted of me and my dad, Louie. We were going through a lot of this. The gauges, which was oil, water temperature, they were mounted directly up here, and they screwed through. But when I took all this red crap out, it basically was so brittle that it just snapped. And I ended up taking... I actually have pictures of it here, of what it used to be like. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them. But, that was what it looked like from the driver's side. So about where Michael's at, that's where it would have looked. From there. Here's another... This was about where my radio and then my temperature controls were mounted as well. It's kind of blurry because our printer ran out of ink, but from what we're doing now basically consists of reframing all this. So radio's going to be here, temperature selector's going to be down here. I have the carpet ordered and everything too, but this is definitely going to take a while. Like I said, we've already been going for about 2 to 3 weeks on this, and we still got to mount the dash and everything. But we're going to take all these self-tapping screws out, and we're going to just put tacks along there, because, I mean, it's kind of going to look crappy if you have just a screw head sticking out. I'm going to keep this as well, but since these are both cracked on either side, that's my headlight selector, and then that's my windshield wipers, and then over here it's just a little compartment. But they're cracked, as you can see, so it kind of looks... So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a straight line along here, or maybe a little bit lower. We're going to have metal patching that goes all the way across. And that's kind of where it's at right now. So there's still a lot of crap that still has to get done. But I'm doing something custom that I've never really done before or messed with. So me and my dad are definitely learning a lot. And shout out to Michael, too, because he and Nathaniel have been helping me out a lot with this. So it's been an experience, definitely. But still getting there. Alright, I don't know. I'm sure you guys heard it on the other video of this thing starting up if Michael uploads that first. It's a 302 small block. So I'm just starting it up to make sure it's still going fine. I did end up welding inside, and I didn't disconnect the battery or the solenoid, so I wanted to make sure that everything was still okay. That's the main reason I'm doing it, but I just want to let it warm up for a second because it hasn't been starting, like I said, in a little bit now. So I'll take you around front too. I don't know if I showed this before. I think I sent the video to Michael. I'm not sure if I did or not. The only thing that's new now with the engine is the radiator bracket that's custom, which was this. I think it came out really nice actually. And then I don't know if this was in either. This is just a reservoir for the coolant, which is basically the only thing. I ended up tightening the bracket for the power steering pump because it had a bad winding to it, so that's gone now, which makes me really happy. But yeah, you guys have seen this before, I'm sure. But I just wanted to give you a quick update where that's at, because those were 2 minor changes that we made. But the only other thing I have to do is put the fan shroud on, really. And that's just going to mount here and go over. And then it's just fine-tuning from there, basically. So that's really about it for up here. But I thought I'd just show you guys that, too. Give her a quick wrap. Sounding pretty healthy.
So in terms of today's work and today's update, that's really what we got going on. Fenders are coming along, seatbelts are painted, interiors coming along. A lot of bed work to be done, but that's to be expected. And you see the patches are all kind of finished out, and they're a work in progress, but they'll be able to get the fenders back on, so it'll be looking good. I'm going to hand this over to Colby. I don't know if this is going to be the last segment of the video for today, or if this is going to be the last segment of this entire video. I might add on more, I might not, but we shall see. So here's Colby giving the final remarks, maybe what's to come and all that good stuff.
The custom fan bracket. The only reason we had it is we have to get a conversion kit, which goes in that furnace over there from LP to natural gas. So because we're planning on getting a natural gas line ran down here probably this summer, hopefully, because we're down here a lot now, working on a lot of stuff. You guys will probably see on either mine or Michael's channel my dad's Jville and the 61 Corvette. That's the 61 Vet's been in since my grandfather had it, and when he passed away, it goes to my dad. Then I can't wait till I get it too. But yeah, as far as the 83 goes, mainly what Michael just said was bed. I'm doing a diamond plate in here. I don't know if you guys have heard that mentioned in either mine or his videos. I would do wood, and I was planning to do that, but since this is going to sit outside, it's probably a lot better idea to do diamond plate. It'll lose its shine, but it's definitely not going to rot like the wood does. So, I don't know if I mentioned this either, new mirrors. I hate the big trucker mirrors that come out and hang over because it kind of gets in the way of your dent. And just kind of shows up crappy when you get new paint on and everything. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen the lift kit yet, but from the old pictures, it had orange springs, new shocks now and everything too, new spacers, new compressors up here. But that overall was probably one of the biggest projects that we did, because getting these brackets off down here was a crazy amount of work. Luckily I got this lift for my dad's birthday, so he knows now that it makes things a lot easier. As far as things to come, it's really the interior, and then getting the transmission and transfer case looked at, since it's 4-wheel drive. When that's coming, probably in the next month or two. So from there, I'm ready to get tags on it. I got to figure out something for the license plate too, and get lights on back here. But that shouldn't be too bad. I got to figure out what to do for a bracket though. I don't know what to do for a license plate either. I don't know if I want to do something custom or not. Maybe. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'll give it back to Michael. I don't know if he's going to record again, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and like it up.
Anyways, as you heard Colby say, that's what we're doing for today, and then that's what's to come. Plenty more to come in the future. I'll try to get as much footage as I can, and then have Colby send whatever I can't. And you heard him mention his own channel a couple times. You should go subscribe to that. He just started it up, and he's putting on some progress videos of this as well. So
Jville Garage.
Yeah, Jville Garage. I'll link it down below in the description. That's all I really got for now. Like I said, I don't know if there's more coming after this video, or if this is going to be the end of this video. It kind of depends on how much more footage I get and how long this one ends up being. But Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. More to come.
Bye.